In today's rapidly shifting landscape, the cryptocurrency market faces significant turbulence as Bitcoin and Ethereum show bearish trends. Meanwhile, regulatory actions and major sales in the industry continue to shape its future. Here are today's top 10 stories you need to know. In a shocking turn of events, Bitcoin mining company Bitdeer has liquidated all newly mined Bitcoin, selling over 3,231 BTC worth approximately $205 million. This decision marks a significant shift in their treasury management strategy. The move was reportedly made to capitalize on current market conditions and maximize returns. Analysts speculate that this aggressive selling reflects a bearish outlook on the cryptocurrency market. By offloading their mined Bitcoin, Bitdeer is strategically positioning itself to navigate potential future declines. The market reaction to this news has been cautious, with concerns about further downward pressure on Bitcoin prices. Many investors are watching closely to see if more mining companies will follow suit. The sale has raised questions about the sustainability of mining operations in the current economic climate. As the market digests this information, it remains to be seen how this move will influence Bitcoin's price trajectory moving forward. Bitcoin's recent price action has confirmed a bearish trend as the cryptocurrency faced a significant rejection at a key support level. After a brief rally, Bitcoin's price retested a broken bear flag support area, only to be rebuffed, signaling a continuation of bearish sentiment in the market. This rejection has raised alarms among traders, indicating that the current prices are still under pressure. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to exhibit strong bearish characteristics, with market dominance charts suggesting further downside risk for altcoins. Analysts warn that macroeconomic factors, including volatility surrounding the US dollar, are contributing to this fragile. As the cryptocurrency landscape evolves, Ethereum is again in the spotlight, with predictions targeting a price of $7,000. Recent speculation centers around AlphaPepe, a new project nearing its third centralized exchange partnership. This development has sparked renewed interest among investors and traders who are eager to see if it will influence Ethereum's price trajectory positively. The pre-sale for AlphaPepe has raised significant funds and garnered a growing number of holders. Many are optimistic that this new partnership could serve as a catalyst for Ethereum's price movement. With Ethereum's role in the decentralized finance ecosystem, any upward momentum could have substantial implications for the broader market. However, analysts caution that these predictions must be treated with skepticism given the current bearish trends. The coming weeks will be critical for Ethereum as it navigates these forecasts amidst overall market volatility. The cryptocurrency industry is witnessing a renewed push for legislative reform as the U.S. Senate considers the Clarity Act. With only a limited number of legislative days remaining this year, the industry hopes for a significant breakthrough in establishing a regulatory framework for Web3 and DeFi. The Clarity Act represents an effort to create a comprehensive policy that could stabilize the market and provide clarity for investors and companies alike. However, challenges remain as lawmakers navigate a packed schedule filled with other pressing issues. The future of this legislation is uncertain, with many industry stakeholders advocating for its passage to foster innovation and protect consumers. The next few months will be crucial for the crypto sector as they work to influence policymakers and secure a more favorable regulatory environment. Observers believe that successful legislation could encourage institutional investment and contribute to the sector's overall growth. In a significant development for the cryptocurrency exchange landscape, Binance has secured a new license in the European Union. This achievement comes at a time when the EU is intensifying its regulatory framework for digital assets, aiming to enhance consumer protection and financial stability. Binance's successful licensing process is a pivotal moment that underscores its commitment to compliance and transparency in an increasingly scrutinized environment. This license not only enhances Binance's credibility among users and investors, but also facilitates potential partnerships with European financial institutions, boosting its operational capabilities. The successful licensing may prompt other exchanges to reevaluate their regulatory approaches, fostering an industry-wide shift towards stricter compliance. As the landscape evolves, Binance will need to navigate ongoing regulatory changes carefully to maintain its competitive edge. The implications of this license could resonate across the cryptocurrency sector, setting a precedent for how exchanges engage with regulators. Moving forward, Binance's ability to adapt will be crucial for its sustained growth in Europe. China is making significant strides in expanding the reach of its digital yuan, a central bank digital currency that has been under development for several years. This initiative, spearheaded by the People's Bank of China, aims to integrate the digital yuan into various sectors, including retail and finance. By doing so, China seeks to enhance its monetary control, promote domestic consumption, and reduce reliance on foreign currencies. The growing international interest in the digital yuan is noteworthy, especially as China positions its currency as a viable competitor to the US dollar in global trade. This expansion could revolutionize cross-border transactions, potentially altering the dynamics of international finance. As countries observe China's advancements, many are contemplating their own digital currency initiatives, which could lead to a fragmented global financial landscape. The coming months will be pivotal for the digital yuan, with its successful integration likely influencing the future of digital currencies worldwide. Analysts predict that if adopted widely, the digital yuan could reshape global trade patterns and monetary policies. The cryptocurrency market is currently facing heightened volatility, exerting significant pressure on altcoins. This turbulence is primarily driven by Bitcoin and Ethereum struggling to maintain their market positions, leading to a ripple effect across the entire sector. As these leading cryptocurrencies falter, many alternative cryptocurrencies are experiencing sharp declines, with some plummeting by double digits. Traders are increasingly cautious, opting to liquidate their altcoin holdings amid fears of further downturns and potential losses. This market behavior reflects a broader trend where risk appetite diminishes during periods of uncertainty, prompting many investors to retreat to safer assets. Analysts are closely monitoring market trends to determine whether this volatility signifies a temporary correction or a more profound shift in the market landscape. The fate of numerous altcoins now hangs in the balance, as investors grapple with the potential for continued losses in their portfolios. In the coming weeks, the market must stabilize to restore confidence among traders and investors, particularly as regulatory scrutiny intensifies and macroeconomic factors continue to evolve. The cryptocurrency project AlphaPepe is making headlines as it approaches a significant milestone, its third centralized exchange partnership. This exciting development comes amidst a positive response from investors, with pre-sale numbers soaring to impressive heights. AlphaPepe has successfully raised over $1.73 million and has surpassed 9,600 holders, indicating robust market interest and confidence. The anticipation surrounding this partnership is closely linked to the potential for increased liquidity and broader exposure for the token, which could positively influence Ethereum's price sentiment. Historically, partnerships with centralized exchanges have played a pivotal role in the success of emerging cryptocurrencies by providing essential trading platforms. As AlphaPepe continues its upward trajectory, investors are keenly watching how this will impact the broader crypto landscape, particularly in terms of market stability and investor trust. The project's ability to secure these partnerships could set a precedent for future initiatives in an increasingly competitive market. With the pre-sale nearing its conclusion, the next steps for AlphaPepe will be critical in shaping its future, as well as determining its influence on Ethereum's performance in the coming months. Recent fluctuations in the US dollar have cast a shadow over the cryptocurrency market, causing heightened volatility and uncertainty. The dollar's recent shifts are attributed to various factors, including interest rate changes and geopolitical tensions. As the dollar strengthens or weakens, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum are feeling the impact, often moving in tandem with the dollar's performance. Traders are adjusting their strategies as they navigate this turbulent environment, leading to increased selling pressure on digital assets. The correlation between the US dollar's performance and cryptocurrency prices has become more pronounced, highlighting the interconnectedness of traditional and digital markets. Many analysts warn that sustained dollar volatility could lead to a prolonged downturn in the crypto market, potentially eroding investor confidence. The impact is particularly significant for those who view cryptocurrencies as a hedge against inflation or currency devaluation. Investors are urged to remain cautious as macroeconomic factors continue to play a critical role in shaping market dynamics. As the situation unfolds, it will be essential to monitor how the dollar's trajectory influences investor sentiment and trading behaviors. Looking ahead, traders may need to brace for further fluctuations that could redefine the landscape of cryptocurrency trading in the coming months. The cryptocurrency market is currently under significant pressure as bearish trends dominate the landscape. Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two largest cryptocurrencies by market capitalization, have shown pronounced bearish characteristics, leading to increased concerns among investors. Recent price movements indicate a clear rejection of key support levels, reinforcing the prevailing bearish sentiment. This downturn has triggered a wave of selling across the market as traders seek to mitigate losses, creating a ripple effect. Altcoins are particularly vulnerable, with many experiencing sharp declines as Bitcoin's struggles weigh heavily on their performance. The backdrop to this turmoil includes rising interest rates and tightening monetary policy, which have made riskier assets less attractive. Additionally, regulatory scrutiny around cryptocurrencies has intensified, further exacerbating investor anxiety. As macroeconomic conditions add to the uncertainty, the overall market risk remains fragile, with market capitalization shrinking significantly in recent days. Analysts are closely monitoring these developments, as continued pressure could lead to a deeper market correction, potentially eroding investor confidence further. The outlook for the coming weeks appears challenging, with many investors left grappling with the potential for further declines. However, some analysts suggest that if Bitcoin can stabilize and reclaim key support levels, it may provide a much-needed lifeline for the broader market. The critical question remains whether these cryptocurrencies can regain momentum amidst prevailing headwinds. Thank you for watching today's top news stories. Which of these developments surprised you the most? Be sure to like and subscribe for more updates.